What's going on, everybody? Will Murphy here with Iron Will Fitness. Today's video is going to be about ways of measuring your progress. You don't want to strictly use the scale to measure your progress. That's a quick way to get discouraged because the weight is not going to come off fast. It's going to take some time. If you're like a true beginner and you've been sedentary for a good while and you're just now getting into working out, then you're probably going to see a pretty sizable drop, especially if you combine it with nutrition in weight at the very beginning. But then it's going to taper off and you'll get down to where it'll only be, if you're lucky, you'll lose a pound a week. And not even if you're lucky. If you work hard and you're super consistent, you'll lose a pound a week. But at the very beginning, you're going to see quite a bit of drop off in weight just because of your body's ability to get rid of excess water weight, because carbs have your body hold extra water. So when you lower your carbs, then your body holds less water weight. And then on top of that, the addition of the activity that your body wasn't getting before, the sudden stimulus is going to cause your body to overreact and adapt a little bit quicker at the very beginning. But as you put it through that strain more and more, it's going to taper off quite a bit. So using the scale as your primary means of measurement during your fitness journey it's not always good. It's a pretty good way to lead to discouragement when all is said and done. You can use body fat tests if you want to. A lot of people don't like to test their body fat. I can't tell you how many people don't understand body fat, so they just, they hear that they're 20% body fat and they think that's high, and it's reasonable. It's pretty average to be 20% body fat, but like for guys, you're shooting for somewhere in the low teens, and for girls, you're shooting somewhere in the high teens. Females are going to hold more body fat just as part of their nature. Their fat is used for warmth and to protect their organs, as far as for the maternal instinct of the whole situation. And so women biologically are going to carry just more fat on their body no matter what. Their lowest point of fat isn't as low as a guy's lowest point of fat. If a guy can get down to 5 or 6% body fat, a woman in that case would probably, in the same shoes, her leanest would probably be about 9 or 10% body fat. It's a little bit of a difference, and that's just because biologically women have to carry more body fat. So really what you want to use is the mirror. You want to stand in front of the mirror and you want to look at yourself, maybe even before and after pictures, things like that, to remind yourself how far you've gone. Other tests you can use are, if you know that you've lost 10 pounds and you're starting to, worry about, the weight is slowing down, coming off, and it's not going as quickly as it did in the beginning. Pick up however many pounds you've lost dumbbell. So if you've lost 12 pounds, pick up a 12-pound dumbbell and just hold it and walk around with it for about 5 minutes or so, and just remind yourself of the weight that you've already lost. Because if you pick up a dumbbell and you think of it as the weight that you've lost, it'll start to seem real heavy real quick. Like, wow, I can't believe I've actually lost this much weight. A 5-pound dumbbell doesn't feel heavy until you hold it up and realize that came off your body. Okay, so that definitely helps out to remind yourself how much weight you've actually lost by picking up that weight, to get a feel for it. And then of course, like I said, standing in front of the mirror, are you leaner? Is your shape better? Do you feel tighter in areas? Are you starting to fill in areas that were once jiggly a little bit? Things like that. So, you really want to pay attention to, other forms of measuring yourself other than the scale. How do you feel physically? Like, do you feel really good? Because if you feel really good compared to how you used to feel, then that's a motivator to keep going. That's a motivator that, you are definitely on the right path if you feel better than you did before. So, if you can stick with that, that's awesome. Anyhow, this video is pretty much just to say, don't just worry about the scale, because the scale can discourage you. Worry about how you look in the mirror. Worry about, if you want to, you can worry about body fat percentage. Remind yourself how much you've lost, how far you've come. Use before and after pictures, or, if you've lost weight, go and pick up a dumbbell of that weight and get a feel for it. Anyways, I hope this video helps you out. I do plan on making a video on how to read nutrition labels. I'm trying to figure out how to accomplish that in a way that I could show you examples. So I'm working on that one. Don't worry, it's coming. I've also I will be posting your workouts tonight. Don't forget the videos right now. They're going on YouTube also. So if you want to go back and follow this later, or if you're just getting into it now and you want to start from the beginning, you can find all the videos on YouTube, so it's not hard to find. And if you do start this later on, then get a hold of me, and I will, we can talk about, getting you a workout plan if you need a workout plan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, comment, and share, because that helps me reach more people, and we'll see you later. Peace.